What are the playoff performance keys for Brock Purdy? Young Brock.
All right.
Young
So
Brock.
it's a whole different ball game. I know I say this every time, but it's hard to do, but you have to throw out Arizona. This is the playoffs. If vets are getting geared up for the playoffs, just imagine what this rookie is trying to do to get ready for the playoffs.
Yeah.
Right? I think that this game is going to be hopefully I want it to be Green Bay 2019. 8 throws, and we just pound him into submission, and Brock is just there along for the ride. As far as keys are concerned, I do feel like Brock is going to have to make a couple of throws in this game. He's going to have to make about 2 or 3 throws in critical moments to be able to keep drives alive. I think that because of this type of team, one thing about Seattle that I am worried about is not necessarily winning, but getting out unscathed. This is a team that really wants to mix it up with us.
Yes.
I don't want to
even if you win the game. What at what cost?
At what exactly? And I think that, and I don't even like mentioning this because that would mean the end of our season, in my opinion. But one of the biggest things for Brock is to stay healthy.
Yep.
He cannot get hurt. He has to. I mean, one of the things that I've noticed about Brock, if we're gonna talk about bad things, is the reversing out in the middle of the pocket of Brock.
It's a bad habit, and it's gonna get him in trouble eventually.
Yes,
it's a college. It's a college tendency. You can do it in college,
and it's how Jimmy got hurt. He didn't give up the ball.
Hold on. My dad's calling me real quick. Let me make sure it's not an emergency real quick. Hold on.
Okay.
The floor is yours.
Okay. So Grant's talking to his father right now. He's probably calling him Iggy.
Just making sure it's not an emergency. He's called me twice. Let me see what's up.
You good? He's giving you one of these.
Yeah, like if he calls me back,
he's looking like 10 feet away.
I just texted him. I think we're okay. All right. So what were we? Sorry about that. What were we in the middle of talking about?
I think I was talking about the couple of throws that Brock has to make, and he has to stay healthy.
And also backing out of the pocket.
Of the pocket. Yeah, that's very dangerous. It's how Jimmy got hurt.
And people have seen that that's his tendency. He wants to roll left out of the pocket, man. You be careful.
Yeah, and
they know.
He's very athletic. I mean, anytime NFL DBs are barreling down on you and you're still making a little bit of separation, he's got enough juice in him. But we don't want to make that a habit. And I really feel like the number one thing that if I was Pete, and I think that he would do, is they're not going to be dictated to. And that's the thing about Brock, is that he's very on schedule. He's always seems to be calm. That's the biggest thing we talk about is his poise. And there are going to be teams that are going to see him be off schedule. They're going to want to see him move in the pocket. For as great as our offensive line is doing, I feel like our O-line has been doing good by committee. Individually, you can pick us apart, and you can get the Brock. I'm not here to call out players, but we know who the gaps are.
Yeah,
and
for sure. Everyone except Trent Williams. No offense. It's just what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. And together, they're better, but yeah.
Yeah, and if you noticed, there are even in all of the games that we've won, there are those phantom breakdowns where Brock just gets dead to rights because of protection, and he has
broken plays, straight up broken play. A lot in the second quarter of this last game. Yep.
Yeah, just flat out broken plays where we just got, and there was no resistance. So I really am looking for Brock to stay on schedule. I want Brock to stay healthy. And I wouldn't even say protect the ball. That's a given with any quarterback and him being a rookie. One thing about Brock is that all of his turnovers, in my opinion, have made sense.
Yeah.
I haven't seen I've seen picks that were bad that were dropped.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen right. I haven't seen that was a very bad pick.
That was bad.
Yeah. I haven't seen a pick that he's thrown where I didn't understand what he was doing.
Right.
So for Brock, I kind of feel like he just needs to stay on schedule.
Keep doing what you're doing.
And as a caveat, no more QB sneaks.
Please. It's not working with him. It's just
not.
You got the best fullback in the league. Use him. I think it's key with him. Just don't do too much. Like, don't all of a sudden get in the playoffs. Like, I got to do more. What you're doing right now is plenty. manage the freaking game. Don't turn the ball over. You'll win.
Not only that though, Grant, but I keep receipts, especially with when the players talk. And for 5 games, we have been talking about Brock is just doing good when you have all these players around you, when you have all of these veterans. This is the game where you prove that Brock has to just come in and not do too much.
Right.
This is that game.
Prove
right?
It.
Like all of the regular season games were cool, and they all had their consequences and things that came after them. I get that. But if there's ever going to be a game where you want your rookie QB to ease into his first playoff experience, this is the game. That's why losing this game would speak to so many different things, not just a L.
That's true. It really would.